What's going on, beautiful people? It is I, your flying locomotive and faster than a speeding bullet SuperCliff, coming at you live with a brand new video. And for today's majestic and fantastic video, we are back at it with Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings, issue number 4. Ooh. But before we continue with our ass-kicking and punching superhero, if you are new to the channel, then smash that like and subscribe button. That way you guys never miss out on anything that's happening on this majestic channel. And because you managed to cross over 1,000 subs, let's raise the bar and go full on Super Saiyan, as we've tried to reach 200 more subs before the end of 2022. Don't be rude, it's free folks, it's the price of admission, hit that subscribe button, don't be a bummer. Thus, without further ado, let's get freaky with Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings, issue number 4. Our story begins at a restaurant in New York City, where our kung fu kicking hero, Shang-Chi, is on a date with his girlfriend, Delilah Wang. Now, Delilah mentions that she can't help but feel distracted by the 10 rings that are being worn on Shang's wrists. And honestly, it's kind of like if he went on a date with the Hulk, and at the table, he was wearing a bunch of guns and axes. Yeah, pretty uncomfortable to say the least. However, before Delilah can, go on about her client who she's defending from the aftermath of the King in Black invasion, it's all connected. It's right in that moment where a couple of lion-faced gremlins immediately arrive within the restaurant via a magical portal, and they greet Shang-Chi as the Supreme Commander of the Five Weapon Society. And they inform the Master of Kung Fu that by the authority of the most revered game administrators, they are here to reclaim the 10 rings, which they do so by opening up a magical chest which draws the rings away from Shang-Chi, thus securely locking them away. Now Shang-Chi here is like, okay, what the hell are you doing? Those rings were given to me. But the gremlins make it clear to him that they actually don't belong to Shang-Chi. So fuck you. Because they don't belong to you unless you prove yourself worthy. And thus, once more, Shang-Chi calls for another rain check on his date with Delilah as he leaves her with one final kiss, just moments before following the gremlins through the portal. Meanwhile, we pick up at a private pool session on top of a rooftop at the Stockwell Center in Hong Kong. And here we meet Mr. Kwok, a wealthy businessman who is celebrating the forced procurement of a specific design from a recurrent partner that'll make him billions of dollars. Basically, he's an asshole. But as the big man parties it up with two hot chicks, Shen Kwa, aka the Cat, a martial artist turned freelance secret agent from Shang-Chi's past, infiltrates the scene and takes out Mr. Kwok's security, only to put a gun to a petrified businessman's head, letting him know that the partner, aka Cat's current employer, sends his regards. But before Cat can retrieve the design and finish the job with Mr. Kwok, that's where we see the arrival of those two lion-faced gremlins, who let Cat know that he's been selected as one of the players in the game of rings. Yet despite refusing the offer, the gremlins let him know that their invitation is not a request. Like, you don't have a choice here. And thus they pull the Cat through their portal against his will. And just like that, those lion-faced gremlins scour the entire globe for another additional players, selecting some of the most powerful villains in the Master of Kung Fu's past. And these include characters like Maximilian Zeron, aka the Weapon Master, the Casino Profiteer, a Lady Iron Fan, and her bodyguard Razor Fist, sumo wrestler Yakin Tak from Tokyo, Japan, Grigio Savchenko, aka the Ghostmaker, mystic warlord Darkstrider from the Gobi Desert of Asia, the Goro version of Marvel, and Red Cannon, the new leader of the Red Dot Collective from Chinatown, New York. Now, although the 10th player was selected to be Tiger Claw from Bangkok, Thailand, when the Lion Gremlins arrive with the invite, they are instead approached by Wenwu, who's currently possessed by the spawn of the Worm of Desolation. And it's here where she requests that the gremlins instead give her the final spot in the Game of Rings. Because as she puts it, there's no better person qualified to be the ring gatekeeper than the worm spawn. Picking up later with Shang-Chi dropping through the portal to a dojo to an unknown dimension, the Master of Kung Fu finds himself faced with a reunion from hell, believing the collective of some of the greatest adversaries that he's faced to be responsible for bringing him there. But before Shang-Chi can square off against the villains, the most revered game administrators introduce themselves and welcome the players to the mysterious Striving Pagoda, the Game of Rings, where the winner will be proven worthy to take control of the legendary mystical weapons of infinite power, the 10 Rings. Now, it's here where the game administrators lay out the rules of the game. Each player will start the game at the lowest yellow level of the Pokada, armed with one of the 10 rings, and the main objective is to collect all 10 rings through defeating your opponent in combat by throwing him into a portal that will take the loser back to Earth, and the winner will take possession of the loser's ring. And once 4 players are eliminated, the remaining 6 will ascend to the white level. And once 3 more players are eliminated, the final 3 will ascend to the highest level, the red level, until an undisputed victor is crowned as the true keeper of the 10 rings. And with that, the game administrators wish the players good luck, and despite Shang-Chi's attempts to, stop this, madness, the game of rings begins. And in the first round, the yellow level is revealed to be a maze with the players scattered across it. And the first opponent that Shang-Chi encounters is Darkstride. But the Master of Kung Fu manages to easily defeat the villain by taking advantage of Darkstride's overconfidence in order to outsmart and overwhelm his foe, thus being rewarded with Darkstride's ring. Meanwhile, the Red Cannon manages to defeat both Lady Iron Fan and Razor Fist simply by being, a walking freaking cannon, and is therefore awarded their rings in the process. Elsewhere, Shang-Chi's attacked by the Weapon Master, and although the ring is enhancing the brutal strength of Zarin, Shang-Chi finds the villain to be unfocused, that he neither knows where to strike, nor can he decide what weapon to use. But that's when the ring redirects a spear thrown by the Weapon Master directly towards the Master of Kung Fu, something that neither Shang nor Zarin expected. But that's when Cat comes in clutch and manages to grab Shang-Chi's hand, barely saving him from falling through the portal. And because of this save, the Master of Kung Fu is able to defeat the Weapon Master with an assist from the Cat, thus being awarded Zarin's ring. However, Shang, being a nice guy that he is, he offers it to Cat as a token of his gratitude. With that, the game administrators announce the elimination of the 4 players that momentarily stops the battle of Yakin Tak and Ghostmaker. But as the game administrators invite the remaining 6 to proceed to the white level, Shang-Chi forms an alliance with Cat, figuring that he's better off, trusting an old frenemy than any of the other combatants. However, Cat makes it clear that this partnership will only last until they are the last 2 remaining. And with Shang-Chi and Cat ascending to the next level, the Worm Spawn, which apparently managed to sneak a first round bye, stalks the Master of Kung Fu from the shadows, calling him an arrogant fool for believing that he'll reach the top, because as the Rim Spawn puts it, it will remove the rings from their corpses long before then. Dumb, dumb, dumb. And that, folks, was the end of Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings, issue number 4. And thank you guys for checking out my video, as it truly, truly means the world to me. So yeah, straight up, this is Marvel's Mortal Kombat. The rules of the tournament play out extremely similar to the games like, Mortal Kombat and Mortal Kombat 2. With the whole freaking tower level up sort of thing. And I freaking love it. I love how Gene Luen Yang did his homework as well, and bringing back a ton of old school characters from the Master of Kung Fu comics. Like, holy crap. And also the Cat. And check this, folks. I can guarantee that this character will definitely show up in Shang-Chi 2, whenever that's announced or whenever that becomes an official thing. But besides bringing back a bunch of old school characters, I also like how Yang also brings back some of his new characters like the Red Cannon and Lady Iron Fan. And I like how he's building on these new characters. It's fun stuff. And hot damn, those worms are straight up gross. Overall, great stuff, folks, and it's great action, great humor, and it's a fun time. And more people should be reading this. So yeah, spread the word, call forth the banners, and read Shang-Chi. But yeah, as always, I'm your majestic say over at SuperCliff, and if you guys are new to the channel, then do me a solid by smashing that like and subscribe button, and also hit the notification bell so that you'll never miss out on an upload, and so that you'll always be kept up to date with your favorite top tier comics happening in the comic book world. Now tell me, what are your thoughts and opinions on this issue? Are you guys excited for issue number 5? Let me know down in the comment section below. And until the next video, peace. Giggity go.